Alright, good. Reason that's on me. Don't mind it.
I can do introductions. Yeah, it'll be fine.
There you go. Okay, now you guys should be having sound test.
So hopefully you guys can hear us now. Yes, yay, hopefully. Small little technical hiccups, they happen all the time. We can't do everything perfectly, we're only human. If I can get a confirmation that somebody can hear us, then I'll...
I believe we are good, because I just heard our chatter starting with I can do introductions again, and yeah, it'll be fine, come through the stream, so I think we're set.
Alright, so IamAlphena. I am going to be doing Slime Rancher for you guys today. I absolutely fucking love this run. This is why I'm not supposed to do things multiple times, Sloa. That right there. This is why I don't talk for myself.
Like swearing, bad Alphena.
Tell me the music is still on. Anyway, I wish you guys good luck. I can't hear you guys right now because of how I have my audio set up right now. But good luck.
All good. Thank you, Sloa.
Thank you.
You guys, there's a reason that I don't talk for myself 99% of the time when I do these kinds of marathons, and you guys already heard it. So, to kind of keep me from using more colorful language throughout the rest of this run, and I will definitely help chime in with various areas of information as needed, I've got a commentator with me. You are no human? Oh gosh. I have my old teammate Plaid. We were on a team together that recently dissolved, but we're still family, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. He's not a speedrunner, but he learned this run just to help come and talk to you guys about it.
Learned is a generous word, but I did what I could.
Yeah, the most that somebody could do in about a day and a half. So,
I had a good teacher.
So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Normally the timer would start when you get control of the character. For the ease of going into a marathon, we're gonna go with me hitting confirm. So the timer is gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we're on a loading screen.
Yes.
So how much of the intro cutscene counts? How long is that?
I've never actually timed it because this isn't normally part of the timer. It starts right after you get control.
Right here. Yep.
And then you get to go pick up your trolls and your food and get moving.
Because if you don't pick up these little dudes right now, if you don't pick up these trolls, then they'll probably form tar slimes later, right? Which will just heck your whole run right to heck.
Yes. Tar slimes basically devour and eat other slimes, so I need them to not do that.
Seems like a thing you don't want in a run. In a run where you're trying to make everything go good, introducing an agent of chaos like a tar slime seems like it would cause some issues.
Yeah.
Oh, so many slimes going into the water. They didn't deserve that.
They were trolls?
They would have done the same to you.
Pretty much.
Alright, so first we need to feed this Gordo, this big ol' slime, 30 food, and that gives us the first key. So a lot of the progression in this is keys, right? We gotta get keys to open gates.
Yep. Basically the Gordos are like your boss fights for this game. It's kind of a nice take on, you know, a lot of things where you don't actually have your kind of standard combat. You have something a little bit different, and we're basically using food as weaponry.
I mean, it's also a little terrifying in that you feed them until they explode, which is an interesting new strategy for boss fights.
Right.
I wonder if we can get that into some Dark Souls runs, if we can get some food and just feed Ornstein and Smog until they literally explode. Might be able to get some new strats that way.
It would be at least slightly more entertaining to watch.
Alright, so this slime key gets us through the gate into the moss blanket area, and we've got a shopping list going in here, right?
Yes, we're gonna pick up...
We need 4 honey plorts.
Yeah, 4 honey plorts, 4 boom slimes, 1 mint mango, which please don't judge us if we continue to call them melons.
Oh, they're melons. Look at them, they're melons.
And 2 Q berries.
And we need these to feed specific slimes later, right? That's why we've got these exact food requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Just run right past all those angry explosive slimes, that's fine.
Yeah, we're kind of hoping they're not
There's so much,
follow us.
there's so many threats that you don't have to care about in this run that you normally, like, you know, when you're playing this game casually, you're like, oh no, that thing is angry at me, and you run, and in here you just don't.
Well, I care a little bit because right now they're kind of trolling me a little bit, and
Getting you to take some damage and pushing you around.
When I was learning, I have not had this happen since I've gotten better at the run, but back when I was learning, they trolled me a little too hard and I died right there.
Oof.
So it is.
It seems like it would harm the run speed just a little bit.
It's something to keep in mind, but it's not. For me, and at this point in time, it's not like run ending.
All right, well, we got what we need, right? We've shopped and we're gonna look for the teleporter back home.
And I had some Q-berry trouble, but we're good.
Oh, 2 Q-berries. Yep, I did not realize. All right, so now that we've got our Q-berries, we're gonna set up farms, right? Because we need to sleep and generate a bunch of food overnight.
Yep. So we're gonna drop off the boom slimes and we give them the honey plorts, because that'll create largos. Get rid of the
and
hen
largos
that
are
likes to troll us.
combination slimes, right? That create 2 plorts of their component types whenever they're fed.
Yes.
So they'll give you a lot more money.
Yeah. And
All right.
we only planted the 1 tree right away because it's all the money we had.
Oh, gotcha. And does it cost money to plant trees?
To create the original garden, it costs 250.
Okay. Alright, so now we're sucking all of these up, and this is the math portion of the run, right? Where you have to actually know how much money you can get.
Oh,
They call
these
it the
are good
2650, 3300 run, and depending on the prices you get at this market here, you'll either you'll do really good or do normal. And it seems like you got some good RNG here, and that you
Yeah.
can just sell everything, you get everything you need.
We're gonna get the We're gonna get the upgrades that we want later too. All the bonus upgrades.
You're gonna get. You think you're gonna get up to 3,300?
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right, moment of truth. I don't even know why it's a moment of truth. Is it that easy? Oh my gosh, those were good prices. 3,900. Yeah, you think you got enough money for the rest of the run, Alfie?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
you're gonna make it?
Yeah. I think we're in there.
All right, so you're setting up the food farms next, which you're going to need to generate enough food to feed the other Gordo slimes to get keys throughout the run, right? Because otherwise you'd have to run around and scavenge food and wait for things to grow, but just sleeping over and over for days on end will get you all the food you need.
Yep. In this game, when in doubt, go to sleep.
I think that's just... No, that's not good life advice in general, is it?
Not
When in
really.
doubt, go to sleep. Although when in doubt, take a nap is kind of good.
Yeah. I can get behind that.
Okay, so we've bought all the gardens we need. We've bought the upgrades we need to get us to move faster, to get us to be able to have a jetpack to fly over stuff and do some tricky platforming things. And we're heading out of the ranch to go find the phosphor goat, all right?
Yep. We're a little low on mangoes. Running out the bat, so we're gonna have to do some backup strats.
Okay, what's this backup strat here?
We're not worried about it right now. But we're gonna after we visit the ancient gate area, we'll have to go pick up some extra food.
Okay.
But that was an easy rock plort, so I'm real happy.
And what do you need the rock plort for?
So as we get going...
For the gate, right?
Yeah, so when we get to go to the ancient gate, which you guys are going to see here shortly, you have to put in plorts into statues. You have to put the right plort into the right statue.
Oh,
Give me my key.
phosphor, Gordo.
Give me my key!
they don't want you to get that key. They're all in the way. All up in your business.
Yeah. But yeah, so we have to collect the right plorts so that we can...
Nice, you made it over there in the first one.
Right.
So that was a little, so we need to collect one of, not every single plort in the game, but one of every kind you can get up until the gate opens, right?
Except for the pink.
Except for the pink. Oh, the basic one. Gotcha.
Right. The pink trolls
That's
basically
right.
just exist in my life to make my life difficult.
Okay, so now we are heading into where? We're heading back into the moss
We're
area.
heading towards the moss blanket, but we're gonna actually kind of skip around and head into the ancient gate. This is the first example of fancy platforming in this game. Because it's not a glitch, it's 100% active platforming that you can do and is recognized by the developers as, yeah, that's some fancy platforming if you want to try and do that.
You want to just leap over an impassable ridge.
Yeah. Using
Well,
your
I guess
jetpack.
not impassable. By definition, it's passable.
Right. You just have to use your jetpack and the way that the terrain is shaped.
All right, so hidden around this area are all of the little statues that you need to feed the plorts to, right? And
Yep.
you got to do some trick shots there, which you got that one pretty darn good.
I actually was pretty happy with all the shots. The rock
Yeah.
plort shot is definitely the hardest one, and getting that one first try. Oh, I didn't grab those cookies.
Oh, that's right. You need more food, right?
Yeah, we gotta grab some. We're gonna grab some backup. Because we gotta get up to that technical 50, but because if you give a slime its favorite food, it counts as double.
So we need a total of 50 food units, but those mangoes, those melons in our inventory count as 2. So right now we've got 34 from that. So we need an additional
I'm just
6.
gonna head out and get what I can from out here after on the other side of the ferals.
Grab what you can. So this is not ideal that you're having to run back and forth.
No,
to find
this
more
is
stuff.
not ideal at all. This is marathon safe backup strats.
This is keep me from ruining the run completely backup strats, but not personal best strats.
Right. That's why I feel very comfortable saying that this run is marathon safe. It might not be like the most ideal run ever, but there's so much that you can do to make it to basically save any run.
Workable. Yeah, to not have it be completely ruined by a little bit of bad luck.
And then we're gonna grab a slime. Kind of help boost us up just a little bit by shooting him underneath of us.
Oh, there you go. There's that little bit of a drop whenever you're jumping that makes it look like you're about to miss that jump every single time.
Definitely. It happens. I'm so used to it.
Alright. Goodbye, Honey Gordo. You'll be missed.
Where's your key?
Can the key be in the box, or is the key always
the key
just
is
underneath?
Always going to be somewhere inside of the Gordo, but it can be like at the very top where his head was, so it's like super easy to grab. Sometimes it's like underneath the explosion of stuff, and it's very hard to grab. It's
so
gonna be
as soon as we got that key, we knocked ourselves out, hit ourselves in the face really hard, and teleported back home to avoid taking the time of running all the way back to the ranch, right?
Right.
And now we need 106 food to be able to feed all of the Gordos for the rest of the run to get the other keys that we need. Right. And some of the other plorts that we need to be able to unlock the final area. So you're just sleeping until you get more food, and you're looking for 106.
Just one day.
Just one day. Oh, just one day. That's all you need. It looks like more whenever you see it on there. Yeah. And you're able to get an extra upgrade that you might not be able to get otherwise, since you had all that extra money at the beginning.
Right. So you have to have the tank upgrade to be able to finish the game, because it still allows us to carry 40 things at a time. But being able to get that extra energy upgrade makes this run.
You can jetpack for longer and make some jumps easier.
Come back here. No, don't you eat. We want him to be grumpy boy.
Any of that food. You want him to be grumpy and ready to eat whenever you get there, because you need the 2 plorts that he's got inside him, right? Exactly. You need the honey plort and the boom plort from him. So carrying him around is basically a way to extend your inventory by 2. Because you need to finish filling out all the statues in the gate zone. He's so mad. He really doesn't want you to see.
Oh, and this is why we have the estimate that we have. That's the okay spot to fall.
So that, yeah, because that didn't kill you, it just set you back a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have to retry the jump or take another route?
So I'm gonna actually go back to where we jumped up, and it's just re-platforming.
Okay. All right, you got it this time. I believe that Grumpy Boy will not ruin it.
He's so grumpy. It's not even his fault. I did some bad energy management, and I decided to risk it, and...
So you jumped with a little less jetpack power than you should have.
Yeah, so I didn't land on the tree where I wanted to, and then I couldn't maintain the... But this is the hardest jump in the run. Momentum. If you mess it up, you do die, and that is the end of your run. But I'm good at this, guys. I don't mess it up.
You're good, and you got the extra 50 jetpack power, so you are set.
That 200 energy basically makes it free. It's when you have 150 that you kind of have to make sure you do it right.
All right, so next we are heading to find a, why can't I remember the name? Rad Slime. We're heading to the Ancient Gate, and on the way we're going to grab Rad Plorts, right?
One Rad Plort.
One Rad Plort, yeah, not multiple. I mean, you could, but it'd probably take a little bit of extra time.
This is a speedrun. We don't have time for time.
No time for fun, not in speed running. So normally these little rad plorts can be rad dudes can be kind of annoying because you can't be close to them or else they irradiate you.
The hardest part
but we don't care about
is
such
that
things.
They're not super common even in this area where we go get them.
So sometimes it can be actually difficult to find the one thing you need.
Right. And you've got to find a carrot, or you have to find some vegetable there to feed it.
Because they'll only eat vegetables, because each slime has its own preferred food, and some of them have a completely restricted diet, right?
Mm-hmm. The pink slimes are the only ones that eat everything.
Of course they would. Those little jerks, those trolls, consuming anything they come across without any regard for how it affects a speedrun.
Right.
Very rude.
I've had pink slimes when I'm doing the pink Gordo split there. I've actually had them eat stuff that I'm in the middle of vacuuming to myself.
Oh no! So they will literally steal the food out from under you.
In the air, as you're vacuuming it to you. What? Why did you explode right now? Why?
Oh wow, boy, not happy, is he?
And that's after.
And that sent those things flying? Oh, that's not ideal.
No, because I have to find them.
Oh, jeez. Where'd the other one go? I didn't even see it. It just flew off into no- Oh, hey! You're right on it. You got this.
Exploding. I have words for you.
Explodes again. So are we gonna
We're gonna
just
try this one?
leave our angry friend behind now?
Pretty much. We're gonna try and jump off him real quick.
Okay. Get a little boost over this gate. So in the end,
And I'm not
all
doing
our honey slime friend was a platform. A backpack and a platform.
I gave him a new home.
That's true. You gave him a new home away from anyone else. He'll be fine. He deserves it for messing up that jump earlier.
He could go through the gate and meet some new friends if he wants to.
So our next thing that we gotta do, we need to find the Quantum Gordo, right? That's the next thing we're looking for? Looking for the Quantum Gordo to get the next key, and then where do we head from there? We need to get the Quantum Plorts to open the next gate, so...
Right. A little bit of
Where's
platforming
that
thing over here to
quantum
this
wall?
guy.
He's in a sneaky spot, right?
He's a very sneaky spot. There he is.
Hello. So happy, phasing in and out of existence, and somehow when he's phasing out of existence, he's still eating. I don't know
so
how he
happy to have the
manages that.
food that, you know, he's gonna just let it happen.
Momentarily brings him back into our dimension just so he can grab that sweet bite of food.
So
All
there's
right,
a
so now
small
we need
delay
5.
when slimes spawn before they can eat. You kind of have to wait on that, as well as you're like trying to move quickly.
Because otherwise you'll shoot the plort or shoot the food at him and they'll bounce all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, we got our 5 quantum plorts. We're going to use that to unlock the door to the to the glass desert, right? Or the
We got a
teleporter to the
key
glass desert.
we got a key as well from the Quantum Gordo. We're gonna
Yes.
use that to get here to the teleporter, and then we'll do plort statues again with these quantum plorts.
Gotcha. So pretty. This room is beautiful, and we just scoot right past it. We don't have time for fun, and we don't have time for beauty either.
And no lie, you can actually soft lock your game if you continue to stand in the middle of that platform.
Really?
Yeah. You want to, as soon as you
That's
get
less
all of
than
those
ideal.
plorts into those statues, you want to hop off of there, which allows the teleporter to actually fully spawn. Otherwise, it'll be like, no, I spawned it, and you never spawn it.
Oh no. And so the teleporter's just completely inaccessible for the rest of the game.
And for that save file, yeah.
Wow. So that would be called a run ender then, I think. We would call that one.
Oh yeah. That's a full soft lock.
All right, we're feeding the Dervish Gordo, and this is the last Gordo, right? The last key
Last
we're gonna
one.
need?
Whatever food he doesn't eat, I'm gonna continue shooting at him.
The last happy slime we're going to explode. We're going to finish our boss destruction spree over here. All right, so we got the key, and now we are heading to the message from the man who gave the ranch to us, right? Gave
Right.
the ranch to our character.
So
Who,
the story in this game is all hidden in how much you read. If you pay attention as you run around and explore, you're able to find these notes from a guy named Hobson. They look like these little H's on the ground. I think we're gonna run past. There's another one.
it's really narcissistic of him to just, like, mark all of his notes with his own initial, you know?
I used too much. I gotta wait.
It's a neat trick there. It seems like you shouldn't be able to make that jump.
It really does, but
So Hobson came out here, right, to kind of get away from it all.
he was like
And-
us. He liked to just go out and explore and find new things, and he was fine on his own.
But then,
He met-
after being out here for a while, spoiler alert for Spoilers for the end of Slime Rancher. He realized that he was still in love with someone he left behind, right?
No, actually, he meets her out here.
Oh. And she wants him to give up his sort of exploring life. There it was.
No, he goes and joins her at her ranch. And they have their own slime ranch together.
They settle down together.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It is. We, however, left our love behind. And we get these star mails from her, which you don't get to see.
But it's very heart-wrenching and very poignant and very beautiful.
The stuff from Casey is extremely sad and extremely just all of it.
Yeah, there's a surprising number of feels for a game about feeding slimes food until they explode and give you keys. And so we're just sleeping until we get all of the messages from her, and then as soon as we get a specific message from her, there it is. Yep, we're prompted to either leave or not. There it is. Took a moment to reflect. You got it. What's our time? I wasn't even looking. under 21.
Woo! And that's
2043.
with a little bit of extra time. I'm gonna let the music play because this is one of the prettiest songs I think out there.
It is very pretty.
All of the feels that you get from Casey.
It's such a good credits outro. It's really, really well done. Well, how do you feel about that run?
That was a nice solid run for the couple things that decided to go wrong.
For the couple of Murphy's Law things that just decided, we're not going to work out this time.
But yeah, guys, Slime Rancher is a fun little run. I definitely recommend it. It's really easy to pick up and get started on. It's harder to get down to the really like amazing times.
Get down to the perfect frame perfect runs on Slime Rancher, because there's a little bit of not like hard RNG, but kind of some soft RNG of like what slimes spawn where and how far you have to run to get a certain thing, right?
And your marathon prices. Well, not so much how far you have to run, because ideally you have that fully controlled.
But also whether or not the slime, the big slime that you collect at your ranch decides to eat half your food.
I don't
for
understand.
No reason at all.
Yeah. Because he's supposed to be a little stuck in his spot so that he doesn't, but it happened.
He's a sneaky, sneaky boy. So that means he messed up the run twice. Once when he ate the food, and once when he messed up the jump.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It was a good run.
Alright. Thank you so much for that run. That was enjoyable. Next up we have Toho Luna Nights. It's like this styled Castle Metroidvania kind of game. I watched a couple runs. It's pretty cool. Definitely stick around for that. The incentive for it also got met, so we're going to watch all the dunks, where they're going to make all the dunks during the run. So get ready for that one. I'm also going to be playing some Space Jam with it too.
Oh,
for
yeah.
maximum meme.
Space
That's
Jam.
incredible. That's perfect.
Anyway, let me get some music on for you guys, and we'll get right out with that.